Hello! How are you today? It is Danny Jordan, the girl with big hair and big dreams, and I am so excited to tell you about some amazing things that have happened very recently. And we're just gonna dive right into it, and I can't wait to see who jumps on. Hello, if you're here, drop a comment in the comment section so I can see that you're here. Man, thank you so much for putting up with me last time on my first live. I figured out what was wrong is that I forgot to turn my auto lock. You know the thing that makes your phone stay in one position, like not switch. Yeah, that lock thing was on. Hey, Shanti. Okay, so I got a story for you. But before I do, if there's anything, friend, that you need encouragement about, if you're feeling kind of down right now, or just you could really use a word of encouragement, drop in the chats if you're needing a word of encouragement. I would love to encourage you today, and I hope that this story blesses you. So, I recently just had one of my grandest schemes of all time. Hey, Lucy! When I say grandest scheme, it's all fun and games. It's all good. I only scheme wonderful things for the most part. Alyssa might say otherwise, but for the most part, I scheme wonderful things. So, it recently was my sister's 30th birthday this month. And before her birthday, I have been wondering, man, what could I do to make my sister's birthday special? This is her 30th. It's a big one. What could I do? And I had been talking to Papa, and he encouraged me and said, hey, why don't you send her to the UK? Because I had wanted to. A couple months before her birthday, I had tossed around the idea saying, hey, you should send her to the UK. And Papa kind of knocked on my door and said, hey, will you do this? Will you do this for her 30th birthday? And I personally did not have the means to do it by myself. I'm like, okay, Lord, how do I do this? I don't have the money to buy her a ticket just right now and all the things, and how can we do this right now for her birthday? It's like in literally 10 days. And he said one of my least favorite words. I'm learning to love it, but it's one of my least favorite words, and I'll tell you why. He told me to ask. Yep. It's funny because it's such a simple thing to do, but it also takes a lot of humility, and you have to let go of your ego to do this, right? So I talked to my mom, and we reached out to some friends and family who love my sister almost as much as I do. I'm just kidding. They love her just as much. And they helped me raise all the money for my sister to go to the UK for her grand 30th birthday dream getaway. And we surprised her on her birthday, and she was so shocked. In her words, she was thoroughly shocked. And I just have to tell you, being able to give a gift that touches your like a soul and a deep dream that you not even sure if it'll ever happen, like that's one of the best. I can't encourage you enough. If there's someone in your life who's having a birthday or needing some encouragement, giving them a gift that speaks and ministers to the soul is one of the best things you could ever do for them. Thoroughly, she says. So, I tell you this story because back in the day, I so desired for someone to give me a surprise birthday party. Like, surprises are one of my favorite things. Even when I'm like so shocked, it's still one of my favorite things to do ever. And I never got a surprise birthday party when I was a kid. I always wanted one. I love those YouTube videos, those Instagram videos where, a person surprises them with a surprise proposal or surprise birthday, and it wasn't until 2019 when I decided that, hey, I'm going to start doing that for other people. I'm going to start doing surprises for my family and friends. So it literally began, I think 2019. I did it for my cousins, and then I did it for a friend of mine who lives in Canada. Shout out to Mary. And then finally, in 2021, when I least expected it, when I let go of the desire for, I had to have this, you know, someone surprise me. Because I jokingly threatened my family saying, hey, if I don't get a surprise birthday party, I'm going to surprise myself and make my own surprise birthday party. But that didn't happen. But in 2021, they did. They actually did surprise me 2 months early before my birthday. And I can't tell you how deeply that touched my soul. Yeah. My life was never the same after that. The fact that they knew how deeply I wanted this dream, and they wanted to get me so good that they got me 2 months before my birthday. It was, yeah. I'll definitely, I'm gonna have to put that video up here on the YouTube channel so you guys can check that out. But I'm telling you, friend, I'm telling you, the gift of being able to give someone, even if it's not monetary, even if it's something that's just heartfelt words of encouragement, or doing something like even making like a card for someone, handmade, homemade, it does something to the person's soul. And I realized that's one of the reasons why I love being a professional surpriser, is because I like to help give people's souls a hug, like a real strong, beautiful hug, on that kind of level. Because there are people who are right around you who don't realize they do need that kind of level of touch of love. So I want to encourage you, friend, if you need encouragement right now, can you sow some as well into someone else? Like, I didn't get my dream surprise birthday party until I was 25 years old. I went 25 years without a surprise party. But it wasn't until I started sewing into other people's surprises and sewing into their cups that they went and behind my back and surprised me in the most epic way possible. It's still hands down one of my favorite birthdays of all times. So I just want to encourage you, friend, if you are feeling that you would love to have someone sow some encouragement, someone sow some love into you, look around you and see who's someone that's close to you right now that you can sow some love into. Even in the smallest act of kindness. Okay? So yeah, and also I encourage you, if you're like, I can't do this by myself, ask. This is why I painted this rock this year, actually, just a couple months ago. Is because it's one of my least favorite things to do, but it always gives the best turnaround, the best return of investment when you ask. So I want to encourage you. Yeah, I really do want to encourage you, friend. If you are looking for, if you're looking for some encouragement, some love, drop it in the comments. I'd love to sow that into you as well. But also go look around you. Who is right next to you that you can sow some encouragement into and some love into with a small act of kindness? Yeah. I hope that you're having an amazing day, friend. Thank you for tuning into my live stream. I can't wait for the next one. I'm so glad I finally figured out how to work it. And I just appreciate you guys for jumping on. I really, really do. And I pray that you have an amazing rest of your Sunday. Have a happy Labor Day weekend. And go find someone that you can sow some love and encouragement into today. I hope that I encouraged you today with this video. And yeah, I got to go pick my sister today. She actually just got back from her trip, so I got to pick her up from the airport. So, friend, go for those big dreams. Even if you don't have big hair, you're allowed to have big dreams and go support other people around you. I love you. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.